How much worse can it get than murder? I mean, that's the ultimate crime in our community.
New details are rising about the man allegedly behind the deaths of 3 of his family members. Around 8:30 on Thursday morning, the Travis County Sheriff's Office responding to a Pflugerville home after a call for a welfare check. Inside were 3 bodies, Armand Dahan, Jamie Dahan, and their 31-year-old son, Noah. All 3 died from gunshot wounds. Also inside the home, a 9mm Glock handgun with an empty magazine and shells littered near the bodies, but no signs of forced entry. Hours later, in a North Auston McDonald's, law enforcement located 27-year-old Joshua Dahan, who was reportedly living with his family in their Pflugerville home. Court records say he appeared to have possible blood on his shoes and abrasions to his knuckles and knees. He was taken to the hospital where he was described as delusional and uncooperative and claimed to be sexually assaulted. He's since been charged with capital murder in his family's death. But it wasn't the first time that deputies had encountered Joshua that day. Over an hour before his parents and brother were discovered, the Travis County Sheriff's Office encountered him in the Westlake Hills area. He was described as having a mental breakdown and told deputies that his parents took care of him and were hurting him. He was escorted back to his car, a white Nissan, and then left the area.
This is one more example of the tragedy of soft on crime policies.
But Dahan's capital murder charge wasn't his first criminal offense. In March of 2024, records show he was found unconscious behind the wheel of a car in Pflugerville. Officers found marijuana, and in his passenger seat was a handgun. Dahan was charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon, but in July of 2025, that case was dismissed in Travis County Court, with Dahan being required to forfeit the weapon.
I mean, we obviously thought he was doing something wrong because we made him give up a gun as a part of the dismissal.
For bail law attorney Ken Good, he sees the Travis County justice system as the issue, one he describes as soft on crime. He points to another charge against Dahan that was also dropped, but this time it was a felony. In July of 2024, Dahan was arrested in possession of methamphetamine, but over 6 months later, the Travis County District Attorney's Office rejected his possession case and no charges were filed.
We had an opportunity to try to turn this person around, on those charges, and we didn't. Instead, we dismissed those charges.
Without charges holding up in court, Good warns that it could always lead to more criminal offenses down the road.
The criminal justice system in the soft on crime areas touch somebody, and there's no accountability. I mean, a lot of times criminals see that as a green light to commit more crime.